Good morning, my name is Evlix and I'm here today to show you how to bypass the Tanaan Jungle starting experience as a Horde character. Now this is a response to my good friend Misan Druid, who's done a very similar video for the Alliance characters, and this just shows you exactly the same thing but from a Horde perspective, okay? So I've not got a level 90 priest to show you with, which is a shame because I am Mr. Priest. But I haven't, so I'm using my Troll Mage, Magoops. Anyone that gets the reference, thumbs up to you. Anyone that doesn't, unlucky. I'm not going to explain it. But what you need to do is get to the Timeless Isle. Now, if you're in the Shrine of the Two Moons, or whatever it is the Horde characters have their base in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms is, you can fly there. And if you haven't got the flight path, you will have a quest to go and speak to Chromie, who will teleport you there, which is actually faster than flying. Now, rather than make you sit through a 5-minute flight, what I'm going to do is just speed up the video here until we land at the Timeless Isle. And there we are, at the Timeless Isle. Now what we need to do is get on a water walking mount. If you're a Death Knight or a Shaman, you can just cast your relatively easy spell. I forgot what they are. It's Path of Frost for a Death Knight and Water Walking for a Shaman. And just run round the outside of the island towards the frog place, if that makes any sense. As you run past as a Horde character, make sure you do avoid the Alliance camp, okay? And avoid the frogs because they will probably one-shot you. Now what we're aiming for is a cave that is in between the froggy place and the boat that you saw there just before I dived underneath the water. And what we're actually aiming for is the cave underneath. I'll do a nice slow keyboard turn because I'm bad. And we'll swim into the cave. Now the cave is unoccupied. There is nothing in there whatsoever. I've been in here now 3 or 4 times and I've not seen anything ever. Okay, so there's really nothing to worry about here. Now if you see on my map, just to give you a reference point, I am in the southeast corner of the map, and as I say, it's where the frogs are, in between the frogs and the boat. You dive underneath into the cave. Okay, now when you come into the cave, you'll see that there's a little campfire in the middle there. There are some chairs and there are some glinting sands. Now in the glinting sands are some coins, and I got a little bit carried away when I was looking at this, but rather than make you watch it through at normal speed, I've sped it up until we get to the actual main point, which is to sit on a chair and click the fire. Now you do have to sit on a chair to click the fire. If you stand there, the fire isn't something that you can interact with. If you sit down, when you hover your cursor over the fire, you get a little yellow glowy hand. Okay, it's not a cogwheel, it's a little yellow glowy hand. You click on it and it teleports you to Gorgrond. Now the fire doesn't burn, as you see. I'm there, it's not burning me. And if you really want to get back to Timeless Isle, all you need to do is sit on the chair and you're back. That's it. That is how you teleport to Draenor from the Timeless Isle. And as we're wanting to do that, we'll go back to the Timeless Draenor and back into Gorgrond. Now, when you land, you're actually on the top of a rock pillar. You got to just change my camera angle just so you can see. You're quite high up. Now you can just jump down. It's perfectly safe to do so. I did a little experiment for you. I do love you, my video watchers, so much that I did a little experiment for you. Jump down there. That one's easy, obviously. That one's easy. Now this next one here is a big drop. Okay. Now when you jump, you don't take much damage. It's less than half your health you lose. And I could have slow fall, but I didn't because you needed to see the experiment. Now, once again, what we need to do here is mount up and run across the ocean. Now, obviously, Shaman, Death Knights, you can use your Water Walking or your Path of Frost. Everyone else, if you've not got an Azure Water Strider, this will take a long while, okay? What we're running for here, by the way, is to the Iron Docks. But obviously I've sped it up. Again, it's a few minutes saved. You don't want to watch me just run. It's boring as hell. Now, on there, the Iron Docks in the left, it isn't the instance, but it's the uninstance version of it. And there are flight paths for the Alliance and the Horde. This one is the Horde one, though. We'll fly over the Alliance one in a few seconds. This is a little goblin camp. There's a Tauren there who is the flight master. He's got one flight path. This works only for the flight path to your garrison. Even if you're level 100, you will only get offered a flight path to your garrison, and as you'll see there it is. Take me to my garrison. So speak to the Tauren dude and he will fly you there. Now, as I said, the Draenor base is just there in front of us under the wing, and I'm now going to speed the video up again until we land at Frostfire. Now, if you're Alliance, obviously you get taken not to Frostfire but to Shadowmoon. Now, when you land here, you will get attacked by 2 Grunlings. Deal with them. If they kill you, sorry, bad luck. But what you then need to do is run through the pass in the mountains, and what you're aiming for now is the landing where the ship that Khadgar takes you to Frostfire on is. Now, I've got a little distracted there by a herb. We'll just speed that up again. Running down the hill. Run past Juratan and all the way down to the bottom where we pick up the quest. Now, I'm going to do a whole questing all the way through to the garrison. I won't sort of say that you're missing anything, because you are missing anything, but you don't want to see me do the basic quest. It is the introductory quest. If you're wanting to bypass the Tanaan Jungle step, you'll know what you're missing here. It's just literally 3 or 4 quests just to pick up your garrison. So you just kill a few things, mark some trees, kill a few mobs, kill a bigger mob, done. And that is it, folks. That is all there is to it. Really easy. You do miss out on a load of XP though. You'll miss out maybe a level and a half because of heirlooms now that you can have that takes you up to 100. You will miss out on a lot of XP. It takes about 20 minutes. So overall, you are saving about 20 minutes to 30 minutes and losing some XP. It depends where you want to put your boredom. If you're bored with the quests, do it. If not, do the introductory quests. Save yourself a little bit of XP loss that you'd need to replace by questing in Draenor. And that is it, folks. Thank you for watching. Please like the video, please subscribe to my channel, and of course do the same for Misan Druid. Goodbye.